produce Alex Gustafsson from the UFC. Alex, how are you today?
Good, thanks for you.
I'm fine, thank you. So we'll be asking a few questions with Alex and let's see how it goes. Alright, so first question. You were the Swedish amateur boxing champion when you were younger. What made you switch into MMA?
I was tired of boxing and wanted to do something else and found out about MMA, and a friend of mine took me to a gym and I trained for the first time, and that was late 2006, and I've been doing it since then.
Alright, and when you started in MMA, did you feel any difference to it? Was it kind of like an immediate passion to this new sport?
Yes, it was nothing like I've been trying before. It was totally new for me, and I loved it since the first practice I did, and you know, sport is so wide, so many techniques to learn, and I got hooked.
Alright.
Well, a lot of credit to those guys that have helped me in my camps. We've been sparring, we have been laughing together, so a lot of credit to them, and so yeah.
Your fight against John Jones was definitely the best light heavyweight fight in UFC history. What was in your head throughout the entire fight?
Sorry?
What was on your mind throughout the entire fight?
Well, my tactic, my game plan, my corner's voice, and that was it.
Alright, did you feel nervous that you were going up against John Jones, an undefeated fighter?
Yeah, I'm always nervous.
Right.
I'm always nervous in front of my fights, and yeah, it was a special fight for me. It was a dream fight, and I knew we had a title on the line.
Alright, and did you think you had done enough to win the fight after the bell was rung?
Yes, but nothing judges thought, and I have to respect that and go back to the gym and train harder.
Alright, maybe everyone else is expecting you to have a title match, a title shot with John Jones again. Maybe the next time around you're going to finish the fight and not leaving it to the judges?
Oh yes, sure.
Alright. You managed to defend a total of 10 takedowns from the current champ, something which is incredibly difficult for most other fighters to do. How do you train for that? How do you train to stop takedowns from John Jones?
I had a great camp, I got a great team. My head coach was Michael, Eric Fiero, and you know, I've been training with guys like Phil Davis, Bernard Vera, a lot of really good athletes, both in my gym, and also training center in Stockholm and in San Diego at Team Alliance. So I had a great camp.
Okay, so what's your training schedule like? You mentioned that you have a great camp, but what's your training schedule like? Do you do BJJ more than?
Yeah, I do train 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day, and it can be all from strength and conditioning to more sport-specific training. It could be mix of pad training or sparring or wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
2 times a day?
Yeah.
Alright. So after an amazing fight like that, do you think Dana should have arranged an immediate rematch between you and John Jones?
That would be something I really wanted to have, but they have different plans. I'm fighting another guy now, Jimmy Manuel, and that's all my focus right now. I know I need to beat him, and I'm going to beat him.
Right. Jimmy Manuel is the only person that is standing between you and the title in a rematch against John Jones. How do you think the fight is going to turn out? Jimmy Manuel is also an undefeated 14-0. He looks quite an incredible fighter as well.
Yeah, I'm going to finish.
Alright, that's good. So, with UFC now in Asia, do you think we will get to see the modern here in Singapore?
Fighting?
Yes, sir.
I really hope so. It will be a great experience. I love this place. I love the city and the food, and the people are very much respect and very nice. So.
Right. So, do you get crowded on the streets while you're here in Singapore?
I haven't actually been out. I arrived yesterday, and I haven't seen so much. Just everything around here. You know, and just that amazes me. So I want to see the whole city, and I want to travel a bit around. So I hope I can do that.
What's that special? What is the thing that makes you become a special fighter? What is it that you need to have?
The ability to give 100% in every round.
So do you have anything to say like for aspiring local fighters here in Singapore itself? Singapore is just starting out. We're so way behind compared to other Asian countries like Korea, Japan, or even Philippines. What do you think is important for aspiring fighters to come up with?
I would say listen to instructors, be first in the gym, last out, listen and learn, and compete early in your career. So competing amateur, that's how you improve.
Alright, so what kind of experience do you have in amateur fighting as well? Like to develop your skill as a martial
Oh yeah, that's what made me who I am today. I started to compete very early. I did boxing very early. I did amateur MMA early. I've done a lot of submission wrestling fights and stuff like that. So it's very important to do that if you want to have a good career, a long career, and to improve fast.